All on the Jewel tool, you guys. Look at this. Isn't this just gorgeous? So this one's tagged for me. And then he had one for Kristen and my daughters. And he says we can choose, but I will right now. Hold on. So this is Kristen's. Kristen really loves hers. So she doesn't want to trade with anybody. It's really pretty, actually. Kristen's is really, really pretty. Look at this one, Yara. So these were made by David Rowland. He makes these amazing, beautiful Bolarite pieces. So these are actually made from recycled bowling balls. Aren't these gorgeous, you guys? So beautiful. Like, I've never seen a bowling ball this polished. So that's Kristen's. And then these are my daughters. So pretty. Let me show these off. And these. He gave us. We all love one. So thank you so much for thinking of us. See who's joined in. Hi, Carol. Hi, Paul. Well, I don't know who the other people are, but hello. So if you're just looking for on ring, and I'll show you guys how. Hello. Hi, David. Late today, so I can say how. Hello. Hi, Paul. So you guys, because this is the best. So tell me how you're seeing. You know, so I don't talk to myself. It's really, really. Ellen says she hears me, but yes. Hi, Jim Smith. Let me get off Wi-Fi. So never mind. I'm going back on Wi-Fi. So this is the piece of rough edges. Ava. Okay, thank you, Karen. Ugh. So, okay. Cool. Okay. So actually, we used this yesterday when the rough. Look how it just kind of gets instead of wasting your. So these scratch erasers, gonna kind of keep it nice and flat because of the cool. So that's what we've done, a little closer. Of stuff with totally sanding it smooth versus the lumpy bumpy side. It works on metal. It's gradual. You can use this on any kind of plastics. If something is really like rough and you want to just grind it. Yes, it wasn't necessary. If you hold it there long enough, it'll work. See, like there's a really deep pit right there. I could get that out. Woo! That's going to be down in like 2 seconds. But, if you're working on a delicate piece and you really don't want to take that much material down, this will do the job. See there? We're nicely smooth. Oh, there's still a little bit, but you get the deal. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this weird area right here. Do you guys see that? It's like so that's a good time to use. Oh, there it goes. Here's the. Oh, yeah, it's very. There's a hole. Oh, there's a hole. Never mind, you guys. This is not going to work. This is definitely not going to work. See that? That was why I was using this. But let's polish the surface of this. You guys see how scratched up it is and pitted? So, I'm kind of sad about this. It has a little hole. It has, where was it? Is it like a dip? Oh, yeah, there it is. Maybe I'll polish half of it. We'll see. So, that was the very... Oh, Yarrow said, so this one, you guys, I'm just going to... Yeah, thanks, Yarrow. It's really sticky. Use the 9 micron, very soft as this thickness. Do you guys see the difference? It's an air bubble. Yeah, that's an air bubble. I have it at the slow speed, so let's see how this... More material. You know what I mean? So pushing will do... Already, look at what it did. Look at how pretty that came out. Look, this is what the fine... I'm barely touching it. Look, Yarrow, do a side view. Look at how I'm barely touching it. Like, look, I'm going to actually go up against it just so you know, like, the pressure. Ready? Like this. Just the second you touch it, it should start to cut. And if you feel that you need to start pressing after use, that means it's wearing out. You know what I mean? It's time to say goodbye to it. And so the sides are very rough. I didn't even notice that. Let me just clean up the top since I have this on here. So we'll do that. Oh, wow. I didn't expect this to be that rough. So we'll just clean that up real quick. So I went ahead and cleaned all this, but don't push. The secret is a light touch. If you push, not open. So just make sure you get all the, and you're not using the edge. If you use the edge, you'll put a, scratch in it. So let me clean up, let's say, the fine. Just kind of run it slow speed. And already you can see it working. And if you need something heavier, some of these are really deep. Look at that. That's really deep. I might actually go to something heavier, but let me see how this works first. So you don't want to push hard. The pushing is not going to be beneficial for the piece or your abrasive. I'll tell you that right now. Look at this. So it's really good, real quick. I think this is going to do the job. I think so. We'll see. And like, let's say if you really needed a lot of material removal and you don't want to use, see, that's a lot. And let's say you don't want to use like your coarse. Let's say the coarse is still a little aggressive. You can go back to the very fine scratch eraser, just so you know. And if you run this at slow speed, it has to be slow speed, you can clean that up ever so. You see how nice and smooth that gets? So without pushing, again, pushing is not your friend. Anything that you do on the Jool tool, if you have to push, you're doing something wrong. The Jool tool is not designed for pushy people. You know, you don't like pushy people. Don't be that pushy person. So there we go. Wow, I thought this was going to be the easy one. You know? So wow, that actually cleaned it up really fast. But remember, these scratch erasers are also designed for plastics and, you know, resin and acrylic. So if the resin has hardened properly, it works like a dream. See, there's still some deep ones there. Yeah, do a side view, Yarrow. We'll use Nicole Richie's technique. Nicole says to do a perfect round, you just kind of like hold it there. I'm going to do Nicole Richie's technique. To do a perfectly round circle, she actually just holds it there and kind of feeds it through. Isn't that cool, you guys? Like, God bless it. It's like a production line. You know, you don't have to do anything. How easy is that Jool tool? You become, Yaro says you become your own CNC machine. I'm going to do that corner. Really. And really, instead of going back and forth, look at this. Thank you, Nicole Richie, for that little tip. You know, you can roll back on it, but she actually did this, and it gets the beautiful. So now, yeah, so you could use this on amber, but you have to be careful, you guys. Amber will, you know, eat up pretty quick. So yes, you can use your scratch eraser on amber. I have a little piece of amber. Yeah, Nicole. There you go. So what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to now take that off. I'm going to hit it with the very fine, because this is still too coarse for a polish. You'll notice the scratches. You really need the micro finishing films, you guys. Like, you can tell, look, just the micro finishing films within a second. Look, I'm barely touching it. You don't want to push hard, but just to show you how quickly you get that shine come up. Do you guys see that shine? Hold on. You see how that shine just pops up versus this? That's the very fine. So that's what you want to get. Wow. And you don't want to push. Remember what I said. Pushing is not going to be your friend. No. Yes. Yes, I love that. I love that. I love that, Tom. Tom says rule number 1. You see how shiny it gets, you guys? Immediately. From this to that. Crazy, huh? So, Tom said rule number 1, no pushy. Rule number 2, drop it. Rule number 3, no cussy. No, we don't cuss with the Jool tool. Jool tool, you sing like angel songs because it makes you happy. And if you just happen to drop a stone and it breaks, well, such is life. Things happen. And I think I'm done. Look at how pretty that came out. Look, let me touch up right here a little. So if you see a little bit, an area that is, we'll do Nicole Richie's technique just to make sure we got everything. Oh yeah, Nicole. Thank you for your techniques. She actually shared that with the community. Look at that. So you guys see how nice and shiny that is? Already, I didn't even polish it yet. Isn't that crazy? So I think this was like stuck on here. Oops. Whatever. Robert, you're the cusser, Robert Lopez. Hi, Robert. Hi, Robert Lopez. Robert Lopez is watching. Have you guys seen his work? Very nice, and he has nice teachings. But my classes are free. Okay, so wait, let me tell you guys what I did. So this is my buff with the compound. Well, and if you get it, this is really old. Oh wait, shoot. There, it says compound. Sorry. And if you get it, you guys, like now they're really nice. They're laser cut, and it says use with compound. Isn't that lovely? And then you get another one. I don't have another one, but the other one says no compound on it. Kristen, do you have one laser cut that says no compound? I mean, not laser cut. They're laser inscribed, marked, whatever. But I like mine because it's worn down. Do you see how it got like a little shorter? So the closer you get to the thread, the more like stiffer it gets. It's not as fluffy, and it becomes like a good sander, a pretty good pre-polish. Oh, thank you, Kristen. Kristen just brought them. So one will say use with compound, and the other one say do not use compound. So you see there. So I always get mine are old. Everything I have here is old. So I run this at high speed. Okay, high speed. Add some compound, guys. Compound is going to be like the finest sander known to man. And we'll quickly just do this side. And within seconds, you get that. Look at that. You see that? How cool. Wow. Let me get that corner. I don't know. Ooh, that corner is looking good. You see? I'm going to actually zoom in a little bit. Right, Yara? Is that better? That's fine. So just real quick. You guys see how quick that should come up? Like it shouldn't be, laborious. Really quick. And a light touch. I'm running at high speed, but a light touch. The second you touch it, woo, baby. Look. That's mango. That's UPS. That's what time they pick up around here. Right there. Wow. Look at how pretty that is. That's a good idea. I heard you say that on your live, Dave. Dave says, listen to your Jool tool. If it sounds like if the Jool tool sounds like it's laboring, that means you're pushing too hard. So back off. Jool tool okay, so now that's the surface that we sanded. I hope I sanded it good. Oop, I think I missed the spot, whatever. So you're just going to touch it lightly. So this is going to be like a pre-polish, remember. Mingo, I love Mingo. So right here, we're going to sand that down real quick. There we go. And then, yes, D, this buff reminds you of a favorite slipper. That's exactly what it is for me. I love it. Like, even when okay, so this is the pre-polish, you guys, right here. Do you guys see that? And if you see any kind of line again, just hold it gently. Don't push hard. Just hold it there. Just kind of get it going. You guys see that? And this should come out real pretty when I polish, hopefully. So yeah, this is great. Like, look, you guys. Like, I haven't sanded this. I haven't sanded this down. If you guys take a look, this is a piece of polymer clay. But since this is a little bit kind of worn down, it's harder, right? So if I put a lot of compound on here, let me show you a little secret. If you hold it there, not pushing, just hold it there gradually, like a little bit, like a minute or two, like a second or two, you start to get this. Again, this is a quick way to get a polish. It's not the most perfect way because you'll still see some, what do you call it, like orange peel, I would say. But if you want to hold it there just a little bit more, you can work that orange peel down because the buff is a little bit more, I want to say, stiffer and harder. So just do this area real quick, you guys. Look. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? How it starts to break it down? But this you have to, you know, work at. It doesn't just happen like, you can't push. So I'm just kind of giving you guys some of my tips and tricks, you guys. Because, you know, I want you guys to really, you know, get the job done fast. And that's what I really invented the Jool tool for, is to making sure the job is done super, super fast. So this is cool. This is a quick little tip I have. Yes. Yes. So, yeah, say that again, Yarrow. Why don't you come here and say that? So oh, wow, that's actually getting really good. I'm getting impressed myself. Do you guys see that? So do you guys see how it kind of broke down that orange peel? But you have to work at it. You know what I mean? You can't just expect it to do it real, you know, that quickly. You got to really work it. Yeah, so if you, because of the centrifugal force of, yeah, no, it actually makes the wheel like stiffer. There you go. So there. Yeah, I summarized it. Okay, so there. So that's the one with the compound, you guys. That's called the quick fix. And you guys can see, look at how it's kind of, do you see how it's gotten, like, it's kind of like smashed in there, the compound created like a, like this is very similar to what people say, oh, a leather wheel, you know. It's kind of really, you know, been embedded in there. Yeah, and it's like kind of, I want to say hard, saturated, but it's still very like fluffy and soft, because remember, this used to be that, the super fluff. And so now I'll take the one that says no compound. Yours would say like do not use compound is proper. I wrote this with a Sharpie. So I'll run this at full speed. Okay, so now the second you touch it, it's got to be a very light touch, because now you just want the little, like the fibers to do the polish. Do you guys see that polish already? Wow, I'm impressed. I don't know about you all, but yeah, just a light. Like, look at how lightly I'm touching. Like, do not bend the buff at this stage. If you bend the buff at this stage, guess what's going to happen to your piece? It's going to melt, and you're going to have gouges in it. So what you're doing is you're just relying on, I'm gliding. Woo, just gliding. I'm enjoying all those fine, wow, you guys. Wait till you guys see this. I'm going to like leave you guys in suspense for a second. Look at that. That is quite impressive. You see? Watch my lives, people. I'll give you all the tips and tricks of things that I've discovered along my way. Like, that's not a joke, you guys. We did that in one step, from that to this. Really? Well, one step. Well, this was kind of like a two-stepper. But I'm just saying, like, I didn't really sand it or anything. I just worked the buff. Let's make it look pretty. Let's get rid of some of the compound. Look at that. Wow. Oh, it feels good, too. And that was before. You saw it right here, right before your eyes. So this is the proper way, wow, to use the buffing wheel, you guys. You know, you can okay, so this is now this one. We're going to just lightly touch. No, this is not bowlerite. So this is not bowlerite. This is actually polymer clay. This is polymer clay. This is not bowlerite either. This is, so I don't know where this came from, but I think this is like something odd, you guys. It's like a resin on top of like this other plate. I don't know. People who know resin. What thing is staring at? Oh, no kid. I know. Look how pretty that's getting. Look at how shiny that is. I know, right? This piece is staring at me. That is hilarious. Who said that? David, I swear it's staring at you. Woo. You guys see? This is fun. Yeah, you know, honestly, Helen, a lot of it has to do with the material. Really. Some things shine up so fast, but I'll tell you right now, the harder the resin, the quicker the polish. So if a resin is softer, it's you know, it's just plain physics at this point. There you go. If the resin is softer, you guys, it's not going to polish as shiny as a harder piece of resin. That's just how, you know, the cookie crumbles. Oh, if the resin is softer. Sorry, what did I say? Sorry, I'm reading a text message that came in. I apologize. Yarrow says don't read that, just focus. Wow, that looks pretty. And then we did the sides. Okay, so here, I'll break it down. Tom's asking what speed. Okay, so this one, so far, everything that I used so far, except the very fine and the fine. Hold on. Wait, no. Let me talk. Where did it go? Wow. Oh, here it is. So the very fine and fine, I ran slow speed. Okay. So the buffs, I ran high speed, both of them. High speed. Now, the scratch eraser, when I did the back of this, remember this beautiful back that came out so pretty? This is so pretty. I want to almost polish the back because it's so pretty. I used high speed to grind that sucker down, and it, you see, it didn't even melt it or anything. That's how beautiful the see-through technology really gives an air cool, you know, coolness to the piece. Really nice. So I ran this at high speed, but when I did the outside edge to get rid of those lines, I ran this a little slow because I really didn't want it to flatten any of the round surface. Do you know what I mean? So I could really gauge it with, what do you, let me get my fingerprints off of it. That's how pretty that is. So I didn't really want it to kind of give any kind of flat mark to it. So that's that. I still wanted to try to do this. Unfortunately, this one kind of, oh wow, it's really gooey in here. Oh yeah, it's very wet. Do you guys see that? Yeah. Let me zoom in. Yeah, I'm missing chunks that are coming off here. But it's so pretty. Just to give you a quick little zippity-doo-dah on how pretty this would have gotten, because I know it's, I just love the colors, really. So this is slow. You guys see how I just run this slow real quick? But just a quick little, you don't have to spend hours, just so you guys know, just a quick little area that I know that is good. You know, that area just for some reason didn't cure. It happens, you guys, you know, and this is a live show. Do you guys see how smooth that got? Just look, and then I'll just do this. So that was slow speed. Then I'm going to use the buffs, high speed. This handy dandy. This is a slipper. This is a comfortable slipper. I love that. Who said that earlier? Hi, Dee. Yes, D, it is. See, look already. Do you guys see that shine pop right there? Oh, you guys, you know what I mean, right? That those colors are so beautiful in this piece. Yeah, that would be perfect. Yeah, so I'm using pretty much what's in the polymer clay kit for round pieces. Look at that. See how some, but do you guys see right before your eyes? Do you see how some pop real quick before the wow, gauza, before the buff with no compound? Like seriously, you guys. So Helen, don't get crazy. Sometimes it's the material. It's hard. This is used with compound. No, we got to use without compound. No compound. No compound. And you know, to give yourself an extra fluff, you guys, just grab some sandpaper. You know, like this. I just grabbed this, sorry. But just to give an extra, you want it to be really fluffy. So just to give yourself an extra fluff, just a little extra this. And look at that. Do you see that? That's what this whole piece would have ended up looking like had we not fallen into a hole. Oh, I can? I can fix this? I want to fix this because it's very, God, every time I touch it with my finger, it's very gooey. Look. It's very gooey. You see, I don't know why is it doing that, but whatever. Yeah. I'll try to fix that, you guys, because this piece Helen sent me is just, do you guys see those colors? Isn't that just so beautiful? I don't know, these colors are just making me happy. Like, hell, I can even grind this corner down and turn this into an oval. Let's see what that has. Yeah, it's really soft, you guys. It's like totally falling up. Oh no, I feel softness in the center. Never mind, this one will not survive. I could feel this inside going in. Do you guys see that? Woo! Yeah, so something didn't harden inside, but at least you got to see how beautiful this outside is. Look at that, right? Isn't that so pretty? Even though we didn't. And then if you wanted to do the back real quick, let's say you don't really care too much of the back and you don't really want to sand it. You guys, again, just take the buff with the compound. This is Ani's cheat. This should be called Ani's cheat methods. You know? Really, Ani's cheat methods. There you go. Yeah, the cheating method. The really cheating method of how to get something done. Because, you know, sometimes you guys just want to get it done fast. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but just enough to look pretty. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like the back didn't have to be that oh wow, it's really oozing out goo. I gotta watch out. It's getting on my fingers. It's really soft back here, so I really can't do much. Really, really soft back here. I'm really scared to even do the center now. Yarrow goes, don't get it on your buff. So yeah, I'm having trouble, Yarrow, to be honest with you. It's getting really, really soft. I'm pushing the limit, you guys. Really pushing the limit here. There you go. Okay, so you guys see what I mean? Like really quick. It's already smooth. There's no rough edges. And you want to do that real quick. Just touch it up. But do you see how the back isn't polishing up that fast as it was on this side? Because I didn't use like the micro finishing film. This is really your secret sauce, you guys, to get that real beautiful pop of luster, you know? And I'll just do the back. But this is a real quick fix just for the back. You know what I mean? Like what if you don't want to spend too much time on it? This is just a real quick little fix. Call it a day. Beautiful. And it feels beautiful. You know, it feels nice and, you know, smooth. The hardener, yeah. Something happened. Yeah, I agree. The hardener probably didn't. So there, you guys see that? So it gives it a nice quick polish. I didn't really do it perfectly, but it's enough for the back. You know what I mean? And it's super smooth on the sides. But this is, you know, where the money is right here. Oh, hold on. Forget wiping it by hand by the time I do that. Ta-da! So that's that. Isn't that just gorgeous? But so yeah, so I used the items that are found in the polymer clay kit for rounded pieces. Now, if you want to turn this into, you see how much it shrunk? Actually, let me go back and pull it back. No, it's fine. Can you do a side view? The top view is kind of cool too. Okay, so this is the difference. You see how much it shaved down? Because as I've used it through the years, actually this is really through the years, it got, you know, stiffer here. You can tell the difference in the fluff here and this. So I always like to put a lot of compound because this is your like the finest sandpaper known to man. This is a really nice pre-polish. Ugh, there's not a, I don't think there's sandpaper in the world that'll give that fine finish. So don't get rid of your old buffs. Now, if you want to get to this stage a little faster, sand this down. sand this down with sandpaper, and that's the end of it. Run it and hold the sandpaper up against it, and it'll shrink. That's how you wear it down. You'll just kind of, yeah, basically you'll speed up the process. Mine happened over a period of time, but if you need to speed that up and get closer to those threads, that's how you do it. Just put some sandpaper there and let it, and just turn the machine on and just hold it there. So you're just gonna like kind of pretty much just sand away some of the cotton, and then it'll shrink. So yeah, you see that? You can see the little difference in size, huh? So cute, like sits in there like a little donut. So yeah, that's that. So these came out really pretty. I'm very happy with how all of this turned out. So this should be called the cheating method by Ani. I just quickly showed you guys how to do quick finishes there. And then we did the polymer clay bead, the two eyes that, you don't have to get that close here. I can't catch a light. Where am I? And then we did this. That was so pretty. And then we cleaned the back, all those chunks. Let me show. You see? So it's really smooth to the touch, you guys, now. You know, it doesn't have that lip that you get with resin, you know, out of the mold. But this is really, really quick. I mean, it saves your hands. I don't care what you say, or I couldn't put a value on my hands. So if you are working with resin and polymer clay and enjoy the process, the finishing process is a must. If not, it doesn't looks like clay, but once it gets polished, it's like, oh, you know what I mean? Same with resin. You can't leave it rough, and you're going to do it by hand. Ooh.
Bobby's Bobbles.
Bobby's Bobbles.
Is asking, how about Bakelite? Would you do it on
Bakelite.
Yeah, it's like a very hard.
Is it Bakelite? Like Lisa Pavelka gave me a set once where I had to cure something with her little UV light. Is that what you mean?
Bakelite is a very, very hard plastic that is resistant to high temperature.
Oh, Bakelite. Oh, yes. If it's resistant to high temperature, oh my God, polishing that is a dream come true. It's very similar to acrylic. I can polish acrylic in a blink of an eye. Remember what I said. The harder the material, the harder the plastic, the harder the epoxy, the harder the resin, the better the finish. When it's soft, you guys, just common sense will tell you soft is not going to polish beautifully. It's just becomes too ooey and gooey and porous, and it's just not good. You know, the harder it is. You know, even when I overcooked my polymer clay, when I baked it too much and I burnt it, those polished beautifully. Like they were nice and hard. Yes, Bonnie, that's good. Ani's polishing hacks. Beautiful. I love that. You know, there's certain times where, you know, all steps should be followed for the optimal finish. But there's times where you just got to get the job done, get it finished, get it, you know, polished, clean edge, nice and, you know, smooth. All the, you know, check boxes are checked off and you're good to go. And there's times where you have extra time and you can spend and, you know, go through the steps. But I like that, Bonnie. Oh, and by the way, Bonnie, oh my God, we need to show this. Okay, I know, sorry you guys, it's been a minute. Bonnie posted, oh God, please internet work. Okay, Bonnie posted, I saw this when I had no internet and I wanted to comment on it, but I didn't have enough. Wrong one, wait a second, let me go back to my JOOLTOOL. Bonnie, you posted your petrified wood. Oh my God, beautiful work. So here it is. Come on, load, people, load. Hold on, where is this? So Bonnie Mahaffey, she posted these pictures. This is her petrified wood, and she said it took her like 2 weeks to grind this down. She said she's not kidding. And then after she got the extra coarse diamond, she was able to grind that petrified wood down. Now, if you guys don't know, petrified wood is the hardest stone known to man. So she got the extra coarse diamond. This is our new diamond that we're introducing. So she used the extra coarse, and it was no match for that petrified wood. petrified wood was no match for the diamond. Sorry, I'm looking at the camera and I'm talking backwards. Really, you guys, petrified wood had no idea what was in store for it. So the new extra coarse diamond told it who's the boss. Told it what's up. So let me show you the finished piece. It gets better. So this was at the medium diamond, she said. Wait, is this the run? Hold on. No. So this is after grinding it. Look how beautifully. Oh, the symmetry. Beautiful cap. Excellent work, Bonnie. I love it. So, but you see how she started? She created a bevel. This is what I tell you guys to do. Beautiful workmanship, by the way, Bonnie. Excellent. Beautiful, beautiful. And then this is with the medium diamond. You see that? Really nice and smooth. You can see the polish coming up. And then, badong! Look at that gorgeous, shiny, sorry, my phone. The petrified wood. It's gorgeous, Bonnie. It's gorgeous. Look, this one's a little hard. It's going to be a little darker to show. But this came out beautifully. Beautifully. Everybody clap hands for Bonnie. Bonnie, beautiful, beautiful. I know firsthand how hard petrified wood is. Really, Bonnie says she's working on another piece. Such a dream, really. You know, I have been wanting for like an extra coarse diamond, you guys, because I knew there were times where you needed that extra ooh. So I'm just beyond excited and grateful for this post. Really, Bonnie, it's really exceptional work. And then another one I love.
My Polaroid screamed in terror when it saw the extra coarse diamond. I had to promise not to use it.
Who? David Rowland said his Polaroid screamed in terror when it saw the extra coarse diamond. Yes, but how beautiful are these Polaroids that David Rowland made? He made these hearts for all of us here at JOOLTOOL. Okay, so and then Michelle Chapman took. So this is the turquoise that I sold here. It was one of my haul pieces. Look. And so I remember all my turquoise have a beautiful blue color. That's the prerequisite of when I choose the turquoise. Look at this color. Look at this. Like, seriously, you guys, how beautiful is this? And I love the shape. She says it spoke to her. And I said, I love that little detail. That's a beautiful characteristics of turquoise. But you see this blue? Ooh, I love that blue. So, and this is the back side. This is the back side. So, you guys, I just want to say, I appreciate you, Bonnie, for posting your project. Took us through the journey. And we can't wait to see what you do with it. And even if you don't do anything with it, it's gorgeous the way it is. Enjoy it, looking at it. Sometimes just looking at a stone without a setting or anything brings joy to me. So, yeah, or hold it in your hand, the energy and what it means to you. So I love that. So remember, I will encourage you all to post, anything that you're working on in the community, even if it's not completed. People will give you feedback on it. Take us through the journey. We love going through that journey with you. Everyone loves it. Just, Oh, and I just want to say thank you. You guys, yesterday, what was it? Albert. Was his name Albert, Kristen? Albert yesterday, who was on the fence about buying the JOOLTOOL. He loved it. He loved everything he saw. But remember, I was telling you, they were swaying him away from buying it. I won't say who they are, but anyways, you guys I just want you to know what he sent me as a message. He sent a message to me and he says, Ani, I just want to tell you that, number one, you're amazing and I love your videos, but I enjoyed the community. The JOOLTOOL community made me feel a part of a family, and I want to be a part of that family. Look, I got goosebumps just thinking of it. Oh, stop it, Yara. But yeah, I got goosebumps. I did, I swear. And I thought that was so, it touched my heart even now. So I want to say first and foremost, thank you for your amazing support in helping him and saying wonderful things about the JOOLTOOL. I know a lot of things you guys said is true. So very grateful to that. And just thank you for staying as a family, because that's how I feel we are. We are a really good, supportive group of artists and just good people, good feel good people, and just want to spread good love. And I admire you all for that, and I'm grateful for every single one of you guys. So you guys, I will see you guys here tomorrow. Oh, and if you're interested in those diamonds, I'm being reminded that they are still on the pre-order price. Okay, I'm holding on to the pre-order price. I could change them, but I'm not. And the run true, this was out of stock, and we just got this back in stock, the narrow one. So if you've been looking for that, these are the run true polishing cones. And this is back in stock, and I still have it for the pre-order price as well, you guys. I'm just like you guys ask me for things, and then I say, okay, fine, and I don't change the price. So you guys, next thing, what else was I going to say? Oh, so tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, I'll do the ring that got smashed. You guys see that? This amethyst ring was smashed badly. So I'm going to fix this tomorrow on air. And on Friday, I will show you guys my little hacks on the tool rest. So hopefully by then, everyone will get them. Myra actually posted that she got hers. So hopefully by Friday, everyone will get theirs. And I'm going to do this, and you can play with it on the weekend. So you guys, I love you all. See you guys here tomorrow. Yes, there you go. Right there. Everything's there. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, and thank you for sticking around today with all my internet issues. I love you all, honest to God. Love you. Have a wonderful evening. Bye for now.